Welcome to the Woodshop at K-State's Art Department. Before using any tool, be sure to do the following. Go to the Woodshop Canvas page, download the liability waiver, read, sign, and submit it to the portal. Complete the Woodshop General Safety module by reading the emergency and general safety policies, review the Woodshop standard operating procedures, watch the associated video, and take the General Shop Safety Quiz. Once these are completed, review each module for the tools you wish to use. Watch the videos, review the manual, and take the quiz. You must wear eye protection when using any tools in the woodshop. You must wear ear protection when using any power tools in the woodshop. You must wear a dust mask when creating any dust. These are found next to the main entrance. A power sander is a handheld power tool that houses a motor that vibrates. The face of the tool has different methods of attaching abrasive pads in order to sand a material quickly and evenly. A random orbital sander has a circular face and not only vibrates but also spins its face on a random orbiting axis in order to eliminate evenly spaced scratch marks made from the abrasive pad. Our versions have a hook and loop Velcro attachment method. Make sure the sander has an abrasive pad on the face before using. Using the sander without one can damage the hook and loop system. Align the holes in the sanding pad with the holes of the orbital sander. A palm sander is a simpler machine that only vibrates. It usually has a square face to attach abrasive pads. This tool has not been waterproofed, so do not use water on the workpiece surface. Some material contains chemicals which may be toxic. Take caution to prevent dust inhalation and skin contact. De-energize the tool by unplugging it before changing abrasive pads. The palm sander uses spring clamps to attach sandpaper to. The sandpaper must be pre-cut before attachment. Unclamp both spring clamps from each side of the power sander. Then place the sandpaper under the first clamp and clamp it. Then stretch the paper across the face of the sander and clamp the second side. Use the provided hole punch to punch holes through the sandpaper to allow the dust extraction unit to function. Inspect the tool and pad for cracks or breakage before use. Cracks or breakage may cause personal injury or damage your material. Use the correct grit of sandpaper for the job you are performing. The lower the grit number, the larger the grit is. The higher the grit number, the finer the grit is. Familiarize yourself with where the power switch is and how it works. Keep the face of the sander flat on the material. Place the sander face on the work material before turning it on. Before sanding, use a pencil to draw a line across the work area. While sanding, observe this line to make sure you are evenly removing material across the entire surface of your workpiece. Allow the weight of the sander to do the work. Do not push on the sander to sand harder in one area. This may slow the oscillation of the sander down, making it work less efficiently. Do not leave the tool running. Operate the tool only when handheld. If the face of the sander is larger than the width of your workpiece, you should use a different sander or hand sand that section. Make sure the dust collector container is empty before use. For the random orbital sander, twist the container to remove it. For the palm sander, push the container upward for removal. Follow these standard operating procedures when using a power sander.